Just when you thought the year was about to end quietly for K-pop, all of us got slapped in the face with the totally out of nowhere news that Jinni terminated her contract with JYP Entertainment, meaning Jinni, just like that, is gone from NMIXX, a rookie girl group who is still in their first year. International fans are shocked, Korean fans are shocked. This is just another idol leaving their rising group when so many have already this year alone. But why did she suddenly decide to leave? And why does it look so suspicious? And that maybe it wasn't Jinni's choice to leave. Jinni was in JYP for 6 years only to leave after 10 months in NMIXX. That makes no logical sense. Believe me when I say there is much more to this story than we can imagine. And for the love of Gajiho, Jinni, don't let the last thing you do with NMIXX be this. And not like I always like to say, before looking forward, I like to look back on what happened to Jinni and NMIXX. Real quick before we jump into it, if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Seriously though, look at yourself. Look at yourself, look at me. Look at yourself, look at me. Hit that subscribe and the bell so you don't miss out on a new What Happened video or all of my other videos that I make on this channel. So I have to be honest, when NMIXX debuted with OO, I remember K-pop fans named it the worst K-pop debut of all time. And that nickname is a little harsh, yes, but it was a different sound than what K-pop fans are used to, and the pressure was for sure on NMIXX to follow up Twice and even Stray Kids and ITZY as the newest girl group from JYP Entertainment, representing the 4th generation of K-pop. And I can admit it, I joined in on the memeing of Popcorn and Zero Coke. I did find OO very odd as a debut song, but if you ask me right now what I think about it, oh, I love it. In fact, it wasn't until before Dice dropped that I completely fell in love with NMIXX. Out of all the groups I've ever stan, NMIXX is the first group where I fell in love with the members first before I fell in love with their music. NMIXX is easily the funniest and most entertaining K-pop group I have ever seen. I promise you, you will laugh out loud between Haewon and Bae interactions, or Lily being randomly goofy, or Jiwoo always over the top and putting up a fight every time, Kyujin being the ace, and Suyeon basically stuck in the middle of these uncontrollable kids. But because of the members, I gave NMIXX music a second chance, and I seriously consider NMIXX not only my favorite group right now, but they have my favorite songs as well. Dice is similar to OO continuing the trademark NMIXX change-up. It's such a fun and exciting and interesting song you will not get tired of listening to. Then you have their B-sides like Tank, getting all freshy freaky. And Cool, that stands out with NMIXX's amazing vocal ability. Which is something K-pop fans should respect because they absolutely can sing.
I caught a killer cold, so, but I'll try my hardest, sorry. You can see 기나긴 밤 반복된 bad dreams 세상을 다 가렸어 mystic.
And not to mention Kiss, which is probably my favorite NMIXX song. And I even actually remember going to KCON 2022 premiere in Chicago this year. Let's go! And NMIXX was one of the groups I was looking forward to seeing the most. I even represented the meme of Popcorn and Zero Coke. NMIXX were rookies compared to other groups who were performing that day, but they put on a show and got people out their seats, including me. I mean, come on, listen to me. Shout out Kyujin and Jiwoo. But enough of how much I love NMIXX. we have to talk about the news. Late in the day on December 8th, JYP Entertainment made an official statement that NMIXX member JINNI terminated her contract with the company and would be leaving her group NMIXX and JYP Entertainment immediately. Saying, "Hello, this is JYP Entertainment. JINNI, who has been a part of NMIXX, decided to terminate her contract and leave the team for personal reasons. We're sorry for causing any concerns with the sudden news. This also means that going forward, all future NMIXX schedules will be carried on as a 6-membered group. We hope Answers will continue to send support to the 6 NMIXX members growing from this and pursuing their dreams. Also, please continue to root for JINNI embarking on a new path. We apologize once again to supportive fans for this news, and thank you." Okay, I've always said this, and I even tweeted it when the JINNI news broke. You will never, ever know why a member leaves their group, unless it's already a public controversy or the idol speaks on it themselves. Also for legal reasons too, and especially when it comes to JYP Entertainment. JYP has a policy at the company that if an artist does something wrong that doesn't represent the company, and of course is not a criminal act, they will never say the reason why the artist had to leave. They say it's not to hurt the artist's image as they continue their lives after being a JYP artist or trainee. So do not expect an answer from JYP Entertainment about JINNI's reason for leaving. But that does make you think that JINNI did something wrong, right? Well, not exactly. I found some signs that show it wasn't JINNI that wanted to leave NMIXX and JYP Entertainment. Something had to have happened to lead her to leave. First is the fact that she was a trainee under JYP Entertainment for over 6 years. She was a trainee the longest out of everyone in NMIXX, besides Lily. So why would JINNI leave a company and a group she spent 6 years of her life trying to debut in? The second sign is she wouldn't leave her group she worked so hard to debut in based on her messages she shared with fans of her struggles as a trainee before debuting with NMIXX. People pointed out some of the interesting messages on social media app JYP Bubble, where you could talk with idols themselves, kind of like a group chat with your faves. The messages JINNI sent were explaining how much she sacrificed to debut in NMIXX, just like all K-pop idols do. The messages said, "Yeah, because I was a trainee, there was a lot I had to give up. Right, like school life and things I wanted to do, and playing. Also, did you know there was often times I wanted to give up? But since this is the road I chose to take, when I look back on the things I've sacrificed, like living away from my parents and seeing the expectations from my family, it was difficult for me to quit. That is why I hope NMIXX succeeds." She knows how many experiences and how much time she gave up to achieve her dream of becoming a K-pop idol. It would take something huge to happen in her life to consider dropping her dream like that. And the third thing is, one of her last activities with NMIXX. No, not that one. Put that away. But the fan meeting and fan sign event NMIXX had about 2 weeks ago. I couldn't find the exact full video, just this clip that is shared on Twitter and everywhere else of JINNI being a bit more emotional than she has in previous fan events. You can make a guess that whatever the reason was, JINNI knew about it and knew that she was leaving before this fan meeting. That is why you see the emotions coming out. And it is definitely hard to see JINNI or anyone struggling to keep a smile on for her fans who were sitting right in front of her. Those are the signs that show JINNI had no reason to leave, but something did happen. Now, why did JINNI actually leave though? Nobody knows. Of course, that doesn't stop the internet from creating and spreading rumors, which I will not mention at all in my video. Those rumors are false and have no proof behind them. And of course, it only hurts JINNI. It's been rough for NMIXX, literally from the start. From getting hate for their debut song to now JINNI leaving. And they haven't even celebrated their first anniversary yet. I can only imagine how the members are feeling now, and how they will deal with the news and the loss of a valuable member. And all of this, again, happened in their first year as a rookie group. There are not many rookie groups who have had that much of a struggle in their first year. But you know what? I hope this only makes them stronger as a group, and I wish JINNI the best, and that she's doing what she wants to do. And that NMIXX will also get all the success they deserve. Because I know for a fact, there are a lot of people rooting for them, including me, to do well, make themselves proud, and make everyone else proud.
느껴진 그대로 다 했지. Now you can feel it too.
잠시 눈을 감고 깨워 너의 spectrum I will stay with you, with you 긴 꿈의 끝에 기다리는 rainbow